Well, the rain in New Jersey is different than the rain in Florida. What I could tell you here, sitting in my car waiting for the rain to pass in New Jersey, I'd basically turn to 90 years old. Because when it rains in New Jersey, for the most part, it will rain for hours and hours and hours. Now, when it rains in Florida, it will pass sometimes within 15 minutes. Now, it'll be a tremendous downpour of rain in Florida, but after 15 minutes, it'll pass and the sun will come out. That is a tropical environment. And in Florida, that's what it is. It's pretty much a tropical environment. And there is a lot of rain in the rainy season, which is between May and September approximately. So for those few months, mainly the summer months, it's rainy season. But when it's rainy season, again, even the downpours of rain will come, but on the most part, they'll pass, within 15 minutes or so. Sitting here in New Jersey, these raindrops, even though they can be soothing, trying to pause so you can hear it. Even though it could be soothing, it's very annoying to have to sit in your car or get out of your car and get wet and not be able to do outdoor activities. And one of the main reasons that I repositioned my life as an anchor in Florida, because I am still a nomad. I mean, I travel at will. But one of the reasons I anchored my life in Florida is because I like to be outdoors, even if it's just to go for a walk. Not to be like a workout warrior or climb mountains or, constantly running, but I like constant flow. I like to keep my blood flowing. I'm a high energy person. So if I sit for long periods of time, I'll get stressed. I'll get anxiety. I like constant movement, but productive movement, healthy movement. And in the winter months, or definitely in the winter months when it gets cold, dreary, and drizzly. And right now, as I make this video, it's just about the end of October. So I've been in New Jersey for the past several weeks visiting my mother. Because my mother's elderly and I appreciate all of what my mom has done for me. And it was good to come up north and to get a break from the hot weather in Florida, especially as a nomad camper, someone who lives primitive out of their car. But I could definitely say to you that sitting here in my car, even though there are good parts about New Jersey, just sitting here in my car thinking about the weather, this is the type of weather that gets you depressed. This is type of weather can be found in northwest America, in Idaho and Seattle and all that stuff. I remember at one time when I was young, my first time when I was young, hearing about how weather affects suicide rates. And depression causes depression. Now, obviously, for you to commit suicide, there's definitely a lot more issues than the weather. But I remember being young, and I never even thought of that because I was young. You're young. You don't even think about anything deep. You're just living life. You're enjoying life for the most part. Remember when I was young, I was a teenager, I heard that the suicide rates in Seattle were higher. And the article that I was reading was contributing some of it to the dark, cloud, gloomy, rainy weather and how that plays with your mental health. Now, again, if you have severe mental health issues, it's more than the weather. So, I don't want you to think like, you're a total psychopath. You move to Florida, you're still going to be a psychopath. I mean, you gotta have other, issues that you gotta work out. But weather does play a part. And having to sit and not be active does hurt you physically and mentally. Now, maybe not to a huge part, but it does, definitely for me. It's good to have a break. It's good to have a rainy day, but I couldn't live in New Jersey as long as I can help it. I couldn't live here, especially in the winter months anymore. It's depressing. Rain up north is depressing, whether it's Northeast America or Northwest America. I don't want to be in a rainy land. I don't. I like rain for a change of pace, but I like it to come and go, just like Florida rain. It comes for 15 minutes or so, downpour, then goes. And, again, every state has good and bad. Again, it was good to have a mild fall climate where I could camp and live out of my car and not, be sweating to death. So that's a positive for up north, but that's why many people are snowbirds and that they come up north to beat the heat of the southern summers and then they go back down south. And that's why I like freedom and flexibility and not being obligated. But what I could say is this, man, weather plays a part in your health, and the rain is different in New Jersey than in Florida, because the rain in New Jersey, it doesn't stop for like 6 months, whether it's rain, snow, or just cloud, dark, gloominess. And it's just like, it smothers your creativity. It smothers your activity because you can't do anything. I just had to go walk in ShopRite. I couldn't go walk outside. And that bothers me. I'm getting all worked up, getting upset. Okay. So I figured, let me make a video and pour my energy into something productive. Okay. Now, if you're a psychopath, you got to learn to pour your energy into something productive. Okay. Because the weather is not going to change everything. I'm trying to, show you by example here. Okay, guys. So what I could tell you is this, guys. That's my thoughts for this video. I appreciate it. If you click the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe if you're not, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace and love.